The Arctic Air Cooler. Does this thing actually work? You see by the size of my hand, it's apparently, according to the picture, it's not very big. It'll cool your space and all this kind of cream stuff. Now, they make it feel like that this is a miniature air conditioning unit, per se, kind of thing. Technically speaking, it is not an air conditioning unit. I'm going to show you in a second how this thing works. As seen on TV. UV light, whatever kind of thing. So anyway, who needs the box? Box is gone. Here we are looking at it. Now you're probably wondering, why in the world do I have a tray with a tray? Okay, the reason you're supposed to do this, and it says so in the instructions, is because this thing leaks water. That's right, as it's leaking water, you need a drip tray, but you can't sit it right on the pan because this is an electrical unit. If you put the electrical unit in the water, yeah, guess what will happen? So basically I have one of those little copper tray thingies. So it keeps it above the pan, right here, there's the pan, and it prevents it from leaking. This thing is so easy to use. So if you just give me a second here, I will open my freezer and show you how this thing works. In a second. Okay, here we are. Ooh, that's cold. So this is the main attachment. So you're supposed to take this unit, I'll show you where it goes, and you soak it in water for a couple of minutes. So you fill up the sink, you put this in cold water, you soak it, take a towel, take a pan, and put this in your freezer. This is the thing that cools it. This is not an air conditioning system. Don't get the thought that this is an air conditioning that's going to go on and on and on forever. It will not do that. This is basically the system that keeps it cool 100% of the time that it operates. So we'll get rid of this. Gone. Here we are. Put that beside there for a second. Going to open this baby up. And there it is. We now, I think we could do it better this way. Let's see. Alright, open it up this way. So open it up sideways. You take this unit here, this is the bottom, and you stick it into the tray. That's all you have to do. It's in the tray, it's there, it's frozen. Now, ooh, I feel the coolness on it. So, you put that in there, then you take the top off this thing. That's right, you got to take the top off. We're not done yet. So, there's the top. Ooh, I suppose you could pour the water in through this, but you can put the water goes in here. Basically, like, it goes up to a nice little line here, and that's the water. Now, the water and the air conditioning type unit thingy all work together. And this thing's supposed to work for up to 5 hours. Yeah, believe it or not. So, and it has a little mood light on it and everything. And this is what it looks like, the Arctic Air Chill. Now, and there's the little fan in the back. And over here on the other side, we got the instructions. The instructions are, I like it when they put the instructions right on the thing. Now, you don't have to put this in your window. You don't have to put it anywhere. You just put it on your desk or you put it in front of you. It will cool you off. It actually does what it says it's supposed to do. But like I said, it's not going to go on forever. The only thing I don't like about this is when you open it up, is that it only has one of these. So once you use this thing, you have to put it back in the water. You got to freeze it, put it in the freezer, take it out of the freezer, and pop it back in this. Well, it takes time to freeze things. They need 2 of these things. Because in 5 hours, one of these things would actually freeze in your freezer. So if they had these things came with 2 of them, put them both in your freezer, use one, the other one's frozen, then you take it and you just keep going around. But this way, unfortunately, when this thing is done thawing out, it ain't going to work. So then it's just like a high-priced fan. And the water keeps the moisture in the air. Now, if you're in a very moisturized climate, you obviously don't want to put water in this thing. You just want to have the cooling sensation of it. But does it do what it says it does? Absolutely does what it says it was. Don't like the fact it only has one filter in it, so I'm only going to give it 1 thumbs up. And it was $60. But it does do what it says it does.